video, I'm going to be showing you how to start the Cayo Perico heist and also source like the entry points, especially the drainage tunnel. This video is more for newer players, but obviously I do a lot of Cayo Perico heist content on this channel, and I figured maybe there's new people that have seen some of my videos and they're like, how can I do this myself? How do I start the Cayo Perico heist? Well, this video is for you. So please, if you enjoy, hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, because if you are starting out and you want to know how to do this heist, I have tons of videos not only showing you the fastest, easiest way to do this solo, but I also have a series called Cayo Perico Spin the Wheel, where I literally spin the wheel and we do the heist however the wheel, what it lands on, basically. It chooses the vehicle we use, the entry point, the exit point. It chooses everything, the weapons we use, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So if this is your first time with a heist, please subscribe if you enjoyed this video. But anyway, let me show you how to start the Cayo Perico heist, how to find the locations for the entry points and things like that, specifically the drainage tunnel, because that's the way I do my fastest way to do it. And I know there's a lot of people that are new that ask me, how do you source that? So first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, I assume if you're still watching, you're new to the channel, or maybe you just support me and you want to watch all the videos I do. And if that's the case, I appreciate your faces. But anyway, for those who are new, first thing you're going to need is one of these bad boys right here. That is right, you are going to need to purchase the casaca. Now you're probably thinking, I don't have that much money. How can I make money? Well, luckily for you, tomorrow's video is all about how to make money. So subscribe so you can see that and I'll show you. But you need to buy one. So assuming you've already purchased one of these, or I should say, assuming that you've already made enough money to purchase one of these, you're going to go ahead, go into war stock right here, and then you can see casaca. Mine says renovate, obviously, because I've already purchased this thing. But if you want to purchase one of these, it's 2.2 million. I did purchase mine on sale, I'll have you know. But you're going to want to go ahead and purchase this. This is the only way that you can start doing the Cayo Perico heist. Now, you can just get the basic stuff, obviously. I didn't paint mine. I didn't even change the flag on mine, to be honest with you. It does cost some money. I just kept with Scotland. Why is Scotland the free one? I don't know, but I like it. We're sticking with Scotland, baby. Obviously, you have the sonar station and stuff. It's going to cost you a stupid amount of money. If you want this stuff, I would highly suggest that you just wait until it goes on sale. But I don't even have it, and I don't need it, and you don't need it either if you're just trying to do the heist. Same thing with guided missiles. They're going to cost you an arm and a leg. Wait till it's on sale. Weapons Workshop. You probably have Weapons Workshop in some of the other businesses, so I just personally don't have one on here. I probably will. When it goes on sale, I'll probably add one to it just because it'll help a little bit, but you don't need it. But as far as the moon pool vehicles, you don't need this thing. You just don't. You're never going to use it, but you 100% do need the Sparrow. And again, I have already purchased this, so I can't really show you me buying it. But if you want to buy one of the... Well, you need this. You do. You don't technically need it to start, doing the heist. But this is going to make your life a lot easier. And this is going to cost you, I think it's 1.8 million. Again, I bought mine. It was on sale. But you just get it. 1.8 million. If you don't know how to make money, like I say, tomorrow's video, I'll be showing you how to make money. But you do need the Sparrow. You don't need it, I'm lying, but it'll help you out. And if you don't know why it'll help you out, I have a video just showing you all the setup missions and things like that, how to do the setup missions the easiest way. And you can see I use the Sparrow a lot. It's just incredible. I'll link that video in the description down below so you can watch it after this video, of course. But you do. I would definitely get the Sparrow. But anyway, let's assume now that you've already purchased this. You've got this. Okay, now what do I have to do? All right, so you've purchased it. You're going to be inside of it. I'm just going to walk inside mine because I was trying to be flashy on the outside because it's a beautiful view. It's a beautiful day here today, ladies and gentlemen. You see the sun shining and the sky was blue and so was the ocean. Anyway, all right, so now that you've purchased the casaca, I should mention here, because I literally completely forgot about this. It's been so long since I've done this heist. I'm realizing that I'm targeting this at new players that are trying to figure out how to do this heist. And I forgot that it's for you. You're going to get a setup mission, and you're going to have to take English Dave over to Cayo Perico heist. And then that's actually going to give you a really good mission that teaches you how to get secondary loot and all of that stuff. But it doesn't teach you really how to scout where the drainage tunnel is, for example. So this next part that I'm about to show you is going to be more so for your first time doing it by yourself. So not including that mission. That mission you're going to have to do. It'll teach you everything. But once you've done that and you're doing it for the first time for yourself, this is what it's going to be like from there on out, and that's what I'm going to be showing you right here. All right, so once you've got everything set up with your sub, you'll know, obviously, you buy it, you purchase it, you do all of that good stuff. Then you're going to be here. You're going to be like, all right, so how do we set this up? So let me show you. So you're going to go ahead.
I think Mr. Rubio must be missing us, yes?
Oh, he's definitely missing us. Yeah. Good chat. So anyway, Once you get here, you're going to go ahead over to the board and then click setup. Now it's going to say the setup cost for this is 25,000. Do you wish to proceed? Yes. So we're going to do that here in a second. But one thing I should notice, because some people, if they're newer, are going to be asking, how do you set it up in hard mode? Because maybe you've seen my video, maybe you've seen other people's videos, maybe you've heard from friends. To do it in hard mode, basically, after you complete this heist, you're going to have a cooldown period, right? And I believe right now, if you're doing it solo, that's 3 in-game days. Now, after those 3 in-game days, he is going to call you. And when he calls you, I always forget his name. Is it Parva? What's this fella's name? Anyway, this guy's going to call you. And when he calls you, you have to come over and set this mission up within the 48 minutes. So after he calls you, after the cooldown's finished, you have to do it within 48 minutes. That's how you get hard mode. Anyway, do you wish to proceed? Yes, we do. Okay. So now, once you're in here, the first thing you're going to want to do is gather intel. Right? And also in this video, one of the things I wanted to go over is how to specifically, if we go to infiltration points, is going to be the drainage tunnel. Right? A lot of people, if they're following my videos, they're like, oh, you go in the drainage tunnel. But if you're newer, you're going to be like, how do I scope out the drainage tunnel? I will show you in this video, don't worry. But obviously, you want to get the infiltration points. Secondary targets is things that you're going to get, you know, it's going to be a little later on. I'll explain that to you. And then gather intel. So as soon as you get into here, go ahead and go to gather intel. Now, this is going to launch the mission. So if I go on the mini-map right here, or if I go on the map, sorry, you can see I just need to go up here. So that's actually not very far at all. So we're just going to get in our helicopter and go over here. Now, let's say our submarine is all the way down here. What you're going to want to do is go fast travel and then move the submarine, because a lot of the times the mission's up here. Move the submarine up to this location, then you can just fly on over and it's super quick. To move the submarine, you're just going to walk over to this seat right here, sit down, and then just go on fast travel. But since, like I say, this one's close, we're just going to go ahead and do it from here. This is why you really want to have the chopper in here. It just makes your life a little bit easier. From here, too, I should mention, you can see on the top left there, you can modify it. So I can click here and you can change whatever it is you want on here. I personally just have the missiles on here. I think I have countermeasures. I don't even know if I do, to be honest with you. But yeah, just FYI. But anyway, we're going to get out of here. So I'm going to speed this up. I'm just going to fly straight on over to the... let me turn my mini-map on because I turned that off when I was recording. All right, so I'm just going to speed it up until we get over to the plane. All right, and once you get over to the plane, like I'm coming up on it right here, you're going to want to take out the people. Make sure you just don't hit the helicopter. So you can see right here, I can take that out. I can take those 3 guys out. And I believe if I wait here for just a second... So see, I don't want to shoot at him because that will blow up the plane. It may not blow it up like straight away, but once you get inside of the plane, you'll see it smoking and you'll run out of fuel and you can crash it. So if there's one person left like there is right here for me, typically I'll just land and shoot them in the face. So like I say, I do have videos on the channel showing you how to do all the setup missions. If you are newer to the game, definitely check those out. I'll leave it linked at the end of this video so you can watch it, and I'll maybe put it in the description as well. This guy, what are you doing? But I'll leave it linked in the description and at the end of the video if you want help with the setup missions. But that's not what we're doing here today. You know what? I've never really had these cars chase me. Maybe it's because I'm usually on the beach. I don't know. But make sure you're in an invite-only lobby, because you do not want griefers to be shooting at you. These people that are shooting at me... I'm actually stuck on a dead body here. Did you see that? Like, talk about annoying. Okay, there we go. Do it in an invite-only lobby so that you do not have griefers chase you down. But this part is really boring. So I'm actually just going to speed this up here a little bit until we get... All you're going to do is fly over to that yellow dot. It's that simple. So let's do that. All right, so once you get over here, you can see we're about up to the marker right now. It is going to kick you out of the plane. I don't know why it does it. It never used to, but don't worry, you're not being kicked out. It's just going to load up the screen right here of you coming into Cayo Perico Heist. So once you land here, you're not going to have any guns on you. So you're going to make sure you don't get seen by any of these guards. If they see you, they'll kill you, which kind of doesn't... Or not kill you, they'll arrest you, which kind of doesn't make sense why you can't, you know, take guns. Because if you took guns, you could kill them. But if you don't take guns, they still arrest you anyway. So... But they'll just shoot you on sight. Anyway, once you get there, like I say, this is for people that are doing this for the first time by themselves. I do have some videos on the channel. I'll link it in the description at the end of the video that'll walk you guys through how to do all of the setups and all of that. But this video is mainly just showing you your first time how to get to the scout place the fastest way possible, that yellow dot. And also to show you how to get the secondary locations, because the secondary location, or not the secondary location, sorry, the entry point, because the entry points are going to be how you find the drainage tunnel, obviously. And I feel like a lot of people are trying to get in through that drainage point. Was that just my alarm that just beeped? You guys hear that? I'll have to put a new battery in there. Okay, so once you get over here, if you've just followed the path that I've just taken, you're going to see there's some palm trees right there in front of us. There's 3 of them. Go in between the 2 on the left. This may take you a couple attempts to do, but it is pretty simple. You're just going to ramp up here. Right over here. Once you've done it a couple times, you'll realize how easy it is. And then you're just going to drive straight down here. Super simple. And it'll just make your life getting around this island that much quicker and that much easier. So you can see there's those 2 cars on the map. We're just going to wait for those guys to go. That guy that's in front of me standing there, sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not there. So we're just going to go behind him. I've never seen him turn around, so I feel confident that we can just always go behind him here. And then you're just going to go up here. Stay to the... Well, this is the way I do it. You may be able to go to the left, but I always stay to the right here. Just drive up here. And then drive down onto this road. And then you're just going to go straight up the mountain right here. And you can see this is the communications tower that we need to get to. And obviously we're on a bike, so we can just go all the way up here. If you do it on foot, it just takes forever. And since, if this is your first time doing it and you want to scout where the drainage tunnel is, we're going to use this motorcycle because we need to go and get a boat. But first and foremost, if we're here, this is the best place it can spawn. Sometimes it's on that wall, sometimes it's all the way up there. But this one just makes it a little bit easier, so let's go ahead. And I've been told by you guys in the comment sections what this is. It's multiplication, and I suck at math. No wonder I can never do it. But it's basically 6 times 1. I don't even know. Even though it's multiplication, I'm still not going to be able to do this. So I'm just going to try and figure this out myself here real quick. After all of that, it was just all 3 of them straight across. I suck at math, so even knowing how this works, I would never be able to do it. So I just wing it until I get it. Okay, so now that we're here, you're going to get this app right here. And this is just going to source your primary loot and the secondary loot within the compound. Now, you're probably thinking, if you're doing this solo, why do you need to source secondary loot in the compound? Well, if you watch my videos, the fastest, easiest way to do this, I actually do show you a glitch how to get into one of those rooms. So it just makes your life a little bit easier. But anyway, that you'll have to watch a different video. Like I say, I'll link it at the end of the video. The fastest, easiest way to do this. Hopefully, it's something in... Dude, 4 times in a row, I have got the bearer bonds. That's kind of crazy, to be honest with you. But 4 times in a row. These are worth like 1.1 million, so I'm happy to have them. But that's crazy, man. I was getting the tequila for the longest time. Okay, so now we switch. Basement storage. We have gold. Now, if you're doing this with 2 people, you'll be able to get into here. But solo, there is a glitch to get into here. But I don't think it works anymore. I do genuinely think it's been patched. I tried it for about an hour the other day, doing all of the glitches in these rooms. And it... Oops, didn't mean to do that. So office cam is the room that you're going to go up to. The safe is in here. And also could have some paintings on the wall. This one doesn't. Let's skip this. This one does. I'll take that. Okay, good. West storage. This is the one I glitch into. Or can glitch into. And I can show you. So hopefully it's got absolutely nothing. I hope it had something, but it... Oh, so we have cash. So that can fill up 75%. 75% that can fill up of our loot bag. Anyway, let's continue. Again, if you see glitches online of people coming into these buildings, like I say, I have them on my channel, the fastest, easiest way to do it. The ones that show you the other rooms like this one, I'm 99% sure they are from people that recorded those videos like 6 months ago. And by the looks of the channel and the way their content evolves around that, I'm pretty sure they're just re-uploading the same content over and over again just to get people to view it and watch it and subscribe and stuff. So don't fall for it. If there's a faster, easiest way to do this, I will let you know. Okay, so obviously your first time doing it, you're going to want to make sure you look around all of these places, because then you'll find this entry point. Same thing for the walls. If it's your first time doing it, make sure you look, because it'll show you like this as an entry point. You have to use a grappling hook to get over these though. So the grappling hook you have to get, once you land the plane, you can find a grappling hook and then come up here, but it won't show up as an entry point until you're on the island. You can't select it. But if you do want to do it this way, you got to get the grappling hook on the island. Okay, so anyway, we've gone through all these. Then you have the main gate, south gate, and stuff like that. Just make sure you look around and get all of these. That's pretty easy. Now, though, you're like, okay, how do we get the drainage tunnel? So, obviously, your mission you did before this, when you went with English Dave, you're going to be... It's going to teach you how to find places, right? But it doesn't really teach you how to find the drainage tunnel. And the drainage tunnel, in my opinion, is the most important. So, what we're going to want to do from here is we need a boat. Because we're going to want to come down here. You could probably just ramp off into the water here. That's probably the fastest way to do it. But if you're going to be scouting around the map for other things, like you want to take the boat maybe up here and take a picture, maybe you want to come over here and take a picture, you're going to want a boat. Or if you want to do it fast, you could just drive straight down here into the water, swim over here and take a picture. But for the sake of this video, assuming you're new and you haven't scouted out all the places yet, we're actually going to head and get a boat from right here. So we're just going to, you can follow where I go, but we're just going to drive straight down to that marker. All right, let's just ramp off here. Hopefully we don't hit a tree, because that does hurt when you hit trees. And then you're just going to drive. So I'll speed this part up here a little bit, because we're just going to try and not fall off and drive over to that marker. All right, so now that we're here, we're going to wait for this car to pass. That person is going to turn around, so it is risky to go behind him. But I think we should... He's right there in front of me. See that? I think we should be good. Let's just wait, though, here for a second. Is he going to turn around like a madman? He's stopped. So that means he's going to turn around. Okay, he's turned around. So we'll go this way around him. And this, in my opinion, you can go straight to it, but you have a chance of triggering them. So you may as well just do it this way, just to make sure you don't trigger any guards. And then just go down here. We're just basically going around, like, the main entry. So there's no cameras, there's no people in this little spot. So you can see where I put my marker. There is a boat there. So that's what we're heading towards. We're just going to steal that boat just so we can, like I say, if you are new, don't worry about these people. These are just NPCs. If you are new, you can drive the boat around the island and you can search online, like where the locations are. If you just go on Google and type in like Cayo Perico map, it'll show you where the locations are. So you can take this boat around if that's what you want to do. But what I'm going to do right now is we're just going to drive to the where the main compound is. So let's speed this up here a little bit. All right, so we're here, just about to turn into the main compound. And it's been a while since I've done this and taken the picture. Oh, I forgot about that. That is here when you do the scout mission. Okay, so if you're watching this video and you haven't done it yet, you could do what I said. So this is where we were at the communications tower. You could ride your motorcycle straight down here, ramp off into the ocean, because when you do the scout mission, there is actually a boat here. I completely forgot about that. So you don't need to do what I just did. You can just jump off right here in front of me into the water and you can get this boat. But essentially, once you get to this spot right here, like I say, it's been a while since I've done it. But I think you can either just take a picture of right here and send it. And if that doesn't work, jump into the water and you'll see the drainage tunnel. It's actually beneath me, I believe, right here. It's better, obviously, if you have a... hold on. It's actually... So when you see like this on the floor, see these crates and stuff? That's where you're going to want to go. So let me just go up and get air. It's better, obviously, if you have a rebreather. But if you just come over here... And is it right here? You turn around. Oh, it was where I was. Okay. So let me show you where it is in comparison to the boat. So you see that parked boat. Ignore my boat that's like going off right there. So just to the left of it, if you're looking at it from this point of view, right here, if you go under, it's right here. There is the drainage tunnel. So you're just going to take a picture when you're up in your boat. So make sure you're in your boat. Take a picture of here. And that'll be how you get the drainage tunnel, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't think there's anything more for me to tell you. You can see on the minimap there, we've scouted the loot inside. If you want to scout, obviously, you would have learned from the beginning video. But there's going to be loot, also secondary loot, like in this building right here. There's like this building. The hangars always has loot inside of here. And inside of this building right here. There's other places you can get secondary loot. But obviously for those, you just need to go into the buildings. I don't know if you need to take a picture, but I don't think you do. I think you just need to walk over and see it. But I do think that is it for like this part of the explanation. video. So once you've sourced everything that you need to source, by the way, let's say you've got all your secondary loot, all you wanted to do is take a picture of this. Now you've taken a picture of it. You're like, okay, now I have to go all the way back up to here to get to the plane. No, you don't worry. Just go over to online, go to find new session, invite only session, and if your spawn point is at the Kasaka, it's just going to take you straight back to your own Kasaka, as easy as that. And that is us back in the Kasaka. And now you'll see, once you've done that, you'll go onto your board right here. You'll see I have the bearer bonds, which is the 1.1 million. And then all you have to do then is do the prep. So if you want to scout these things out, that's like what I said. Get the boat, go around the island, take some pictures. You can see on the map right here where the locations are. So obviously if I click infiltration points, airstrip is flashing on the map right there. Halo jump is the entire map, so you don't need to find that. The west one you can see right there. You just need to take a picture of it. The main dock, just take a picture of it. The north dock, just go up there, take a picture of it. The south drop, just go over there, take a picture of it. And then the drainage tunnel, take a picture of it. There is one more that I'm missing right now, and I'm trying to think which one it is. I genuinely can't think which one I'm missing from here. But if, like I said, if you go on Google, just type in Cayo Perico map, it'll show you all the entry points. So now, okay, you've done that. Let's say you're going to do all of these. You just need to do the prep, right? So approach vehicle. If you follow along my guides, I personally think the Kasaka's the best. I have a video showing you the fastest, easiest way to do it. And then your equipment, if you do it the same way and follow my video, you don't need demolition. You just need these bottom three. And then the weapon loadout, I personally think the aggressor is the one you need to go for. Don't worry about the disruption things. But once you've done those prep missions, now let me throw you ahead to me in the past, and I'll explain that for you. All right, so like I say, this is me from the past. I'm actually recording this part before the part you just saw, just so I can show you how to do it. Once you've, gathered all the intel, once you've done all of the prep missions, you can see I have done these here. If you do need help with these, I have a video on the channel. I'll link it at the end of the video and in the description. It's basically me just going through all of these missions. You can watch me do them and just see the fastest, easiest way to do it. But once you've got all this done, it's time to go to the finale. So you can't actually click any of these. You have to go over here to the start button, select start. And then right here, purchase heavy armor. Why not? If you follow my guide, I also have the fastest, easiest way to do this. You're not going to need armor because no one's going to shoot at you because you're going to be able to get in and out of here in like 6 minutes. So go ahead and confirm settings. Matchmaking's closed because I do this solo. So that's what my videos are, is how to do this the easiest way solo. So you're just going to start up solo. You sure you want to do this on your own? Yes, I am. All right, so once you've done all that and you've set up the mission how you want to, this is where you go ahead and choose how you set up the mission. Now, again, if you follow one of my guides, the fastest, easiest way to do it, you're going to have the same setup here that I have. So you're going to choose your vehicle, which is the Kasaka, the drainage tunnel, which you would have learned by now. You know where the drainage tunnel, how to find that location. Compound entry point, same thing, drainage tunnel. Escape point, I'm going to put this anywhere. I'm just going to stick it on the north dock. Again, if you watch the video linked at the end and in the description, the fastest, easiest way to do this heist, then go ahead and follow that. We don't even need an escape point because we're going to do it a faster and easier way than all of these. Time of day is going to be daytime just because I prefer playing it in the day. I like to see everything. I like the colors. Weapon loadout. This is what you already have your weapon chosen. The aggressor, in my opinion, is the best. But again, that's in my other video. You can watch that. Suppressors, you can either purchase it in the prep menu, like down here. You can go and choose suppressor and it costs you 5k. But if you do it in this screen at the end, you can actually choose your suppressor and it does it for free. I think that's just a bug. As far as highest support crew goes, you do not need this. Again, if you follow my guides, you do not need this at all. But if you want to see how these things work, I actually just added this to my Cayo Perico Spin the Wheel challenge that's coming up on this Saturday. And we actually put these on the wheel. And just so we could use them to see what they do. So if you want to see these things in action, we can check that out on Saturday. But anyway, that's it. And once you've got it set up, you're just going to go ahead and hit continue. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. And that's where I'm going to leave you. I'm going to send you back to me from the future, which was just before. It kind of makes sense to me. But anyway, let's send you back to the other me. Or should I say, let's send you back to the future. All right, guys, welcome back from the future. Or back to the future. Welcome back to the future. So anyway, hopefully I explained that a little easy for you. Hopefully it wasn't too confusing. Hopefully this whole video was helpful if you're a newer player. If you are newer and you need additional advice, definitely ask me in the comment section. I read every single comment. I'll try and help you out as much as possible. If there's things that multiple people say they need help with, maybe I'll make another video on that. or if there's any veterans of this heist that have been watching this video just because they support the channel. First of all, I appreciate you. But second of all, if you have any other tips and tricks for these new players, definitely leave that also in the comment section down below. Tomorrow is going to be my video on how I make my money solo. So how to make money solo. If you are new and you're like, okay, I've done all these setup heists, I've done all of that, now I'm ready to do this heist myself. I also have a video I'll link at the end of this video, which may be on the screen right now. If not, it'll be in the description down below, which is the fastest, easiest way to do this heist. If you want to just have some fun and be entertained, I also have the Spin the Wheel series where I spin the wheel and it basically tells me how I have to do the entire heist. I'll also link that in the description and at the end. And since it's the beginner video, I'll also link the video that shows you how I do the setup missions, the easiest way that I find. So if you want to follow along in the setup missions, if you're newer, go ahead and watch those, and I definitely think it'll help you out. But anyway, it's getting dark, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting late. That is it for me for today. I'll see you tomorrow with the top 5 ways I make money. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for all the love and support recently. It genuinely means the world to me. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Notifications so you know when I upload more videos. And I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Goodbye.